Hey everybody, Dave Neal here. Let's jump right into the video. We've got Victoria Fuller. We all know Victoria Fuller. Listen, I'll be honest, one of my favorite Bachelor contestants of all time. You know, she's able to take an argument, flip it on its head, throw it back in your face, and can she throw down a drink? Look how long the stem is on that beverage. Oh my gosh, you don't even need to sit down. You can just stand up and drink that. It's like there's a straw built into it. All right, I digress. Let's get into it. She's on the Bachelor, what's it called? Happy Hour podcast. I don't even know what it's called here, but we're going to go live. ClickBAIT, that's the name of it. Wow. She's on the ClickBAIT podcast. We're a little rushed. I've got a 4 p.m. live stream I need to get ready for. So if you guys are around Pacific time, 4 p.m., jump back for the live stream. In the meantime, let's play this 5-minute clip. I'll take some notes. We'll listen to it. We'll discuss Victoria talking about Bachelor in Paradise. Is she a born-again virgin? Do we really care? Why does it matter? Let's talk.
So everyone was in Nashville this weekend. A lot of Bachelor people. It looked like it was Kelsey's birthday. Anything you could tell us about what went on there that
who
nobody
was
knows
there?
about?
Spill the
like
tea. Let us
did
know,
anybody
girl.
hook up?
Yeah.
Like what
Give
was
us
going
the
on?
tea. Well, we know Victoria didn't hook up. Ew.
Honey.
One question at a time, please.
No, I did not. So who was there? It was Blake, Clay, like
Clay,
Chasen, Spencer, both those Chris's.
Chris.
What Chris's?
It was a lot.
I don't know, Chris.
Which Chris's?
Rendon, and then Chris, but I don't know the Bukowski.
Oh, Bukowski.
Bukowski.
Grandpa.
Yes, him, and then
Kelsey.
and then
I know
Ed.
her.
Ed is low-key the coolest
Ed.
guy ever. Like, he's so cool. I don't know
He
about
really-
him either, but he's really, really cool.
I've heard that
Truly,
from
I love
so
Ed.
many people.
That's dope.
He is like the best time. He has this crazy caffeine addiction.
He's
He
hilarious. He's a good time. He's so underrated. I
good.
love Ed. I'm here for Ed.
Everyone's
know.
shooting shots. He's shooting espresso.
Yeah.
Literally, like he ordered like 2 Red Bulls and a coffee when he sat down at the bar. I was like, "Let's go." He's hilarious.
That's how I do. 2 Red Bulls and a coffee.
Wait, so do all the people live in Nashville? Did everybody know everyone was coming to Nashville? Exactly how did y'all round up together? I'm confused.
So yeah, I know it was really random. It was Kelsey's birthday. Her and her sister are twins, and so they came
twin?
into town. She had a couple girls come into town, and then
Is that her sister?
yeah, I think it was just like Kelsey
30.
knows some of the boys, so she was like talking to them, and they all just came to hang out. So
Damn.
Good
Nice call.
eyebrows.
The power of influence.
Yes, and Kelsey's so great.
yeah.
I saw you guys like on a rooftop or something like that. Was it just like all random? Did you guys have it planned? Were you like, let's just do this and see what happens? Like, how was that?
Yeah, well, you know I'm a planner, so I had like all that set up, and
Gotcha.
yeah, and then the boys all came. It was like a whole brunch. It was so much fun. Like that was like the funnest day. Was her birthday. We
The
played, like,
funnest is not
flip
a
cup, and
word.
we just were acting like animals. So
So
it
fun.
was good. Yeah, it
Okay.
was fun. As far as
most
the hookup
fun.
goes,
Mm.
I'll just no. There was. I don't
We're
think
listening. We're listening. No one's hearing. No, what?
To my knowledge, I don't think, but I don't know.
You are lying out of your teeth. You just looked
Yeah,
to
you
the
are
sides
lying.
of
Yeah.
your wall. But it's
I don't know
fine.
if your church is going to approve of you lying.
Ah,
All right? I'm going to call the pastor. Okay. All right, so
Joe,
now
that was good. That was good.
So now the big question.
Get there, man. I cannot with this guy.
So now the big question. Tayshia dropped it August 2nd, which we all know is going to be Paradise. Is it something you're considering?
When Paradise airs.
Are you
when it
considering
airs.
going to Paradise?
You know, I don't know. Joe, are you considering going?
oh,
I'm considering doing a lot of things, but I don't know which one it's going to be first. No, I mean, I would always keep it in consideration. I don't know yet.
Mm.
Are you? What are you thinking?
I think I'm at the. Like, what do you think?
what do you think?
I am gonna, keep it open as well. We will
Fair.
see.
Fair.
Did any of the guys, because I mean, it's been a year since we've been on TV, so
I know.
we have not been in this Paradise world. Did any of the guys that you were with, who I think all of them, probably besides Ed, have been. Oh, and Chasen, and who was the other guy who was there? And Spencer. They haven't been. The more recent guys on Tayshia's season. But did anyone say like, "Oh, you definitely should go," or "This was my experience"? Like, did they give you any insight of like? I'm sure they talked about it at some point. Did they give you any insight? Did they tell you
Chris
what you should do?
Rendon. Did he give you any?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bukowski.
Those guys, I think that they're all for the experience. They all had nothing but good things to say about it, and said that it was different for them. I think the second time around,
Right.
so they just had nothing but encouraging things to say about going or not going. They just were very on board for whoever wanted to go.
Wow, what a horrible interview. We just wasted 5 minutes of our life. I want a Venmo request, Victoria Fuller. 5 minutes of what's my life worth? 5 minutes to get that back. Now, there's a few moments in there, and it's like, look, they're asking her question. Here's the problem. I bet you this podcast works in like a round table, but when you're on Zoom, they ask like 15 questions before she can get an answer. And I get it. I do the same thing. Guilty as charged. They were excited to talk to her, and let's see if we got information out. I mean, who knew that a podcast between Natasha, Tayshia, grocery store Joe, and Victoria, who knew out of the four of them, the person that came off looking the best would be Ed? Who knew? Old Botox forehead Ed over here. Hey, whatever you got to do to get rid of those migraines in your 30s. Hey, I got it too. I got, what's this called over here? I got one of those things. Glabellum? Is that what that's called? Anyway, speaking of glabellums here, very good eyebrow game from Victoria. Look, she's going to be in Bachelor in Paradise, of course. Jason's going to blow his shot with her, of course. Other things are going to happen. I don't know who some of these people are. Not how to pose for a photo. Point is, someone always gets the raw deal in the selfie group shot. There's always somebody in the back who's like, come on, are we doing this? I'm going to look like the biggest loser. And the ladies, they never want to get in the back. They're just fighting each other. We could have used, there's a gaggle of ladies over here. If I were them, not to be all telestrator, but I would have moved one or two of these ladies to in front of these men. It looks like there's real estate for a dame right here. We don't need to be going chins on the denim. You're going to scuff up a chin. Anyway, folks, Joe said he's going to call Victoria Fuller's pastor to find out if it's okay that she's lying. And look, is she a born again? She said in a different part of the interview, which I didn't play here, that she'd only go on vacation with the guy if they got separate bedrooms. Now listen, call me old fashioned, and I'm talking about, for the 70s when everyone was swinging Harrisons and not taking receipts. But, look, everyone should do what they want to do. I just can't. I've never been, including going on vacation with buddies. I've never been on a vacation where we get different bedrooms. I'm in there with 3 different dudes hanging out on a California king, and I could care less, folks. All right, folks, I don't know what else to say about this interview here. She said as far as Bachelor in Paradise, she'll keep it open, and it's like that's what you do once you get on the show, if you know what I mean. We're talking about the happy hour bar. Don't get dirty. Don't get it twisted. We do have advice that was called in, so let's play some quick advice for Victoria when she gets to Bachelor in Paradise.
Be careful who you bang.
Just be careful who you bang. That's the only advice I can give you. My soundboard comes directly from the phone calls I get from you guys. I've got voicemails open if you want to call in for the 4 p.m. live stream today. We're going to be talking about new rumors about who may be the next Bachelor in Paradise host or hostess. We've got some rumors on who that may be, and it might be someone I personally know, so I might be talking about that. And as far as the rest of this conversation goes, look, do what you need to do. There's the clip for it. You can go to iTunes, Apple, wherever you get your podcast and go have a listen to it. But that was enough for me because obviously we're not, there isn't much else to say there. I loved, I already forgot her name. I loved Victoria Fuller on the show. She was complicated. The way she fought, there was a lot of manipulation happening, a lot of defensiveness. And, that's just how we project when we've got our own issues. Who knows, whatever issues she's had in the past. But very interesting season that she had where she had Chris, what's his name? Chris Lane? Is that the guy's name? What's the country singer's name? Oh, man, I'm going to have to Google this because I don't want to have to get corrected by 1,000 people. Country musician. Is it Chris Lane? What's his name? I know Chase Rice. Boy, I wasn't even close. I love that season how Chase Rice didn't realize that she was going to be the person when he was performing and how pissed off he was. I tell you what, after watching the Survivor, Chase Rice I had the pleasure of watching Victoria Fuller's season of The Bachelor and then knowing Chase Rice as a musician before watching the full season of Survivor and not figuring out that that was the same Chase Rice country musician. Long story short, if you haven't watched it and you're looking for content, go watch that season of Survivor where Chase Rice is on it, because I actually like how he came off. He was a pleasant guy and he was nice. And anyway, I don't know what I'm sure he's a rock star now, so I'm sure he doesn't need to be, I'm sure he's got his hands full, if you know what I mean. Playing that G string, it's a guitar chord, folks. He found it, all right. But I think, I think with regards to him, it would be great if they got more name people like Chase Rice to go to Bachelor in Paradise. Even as a musician, wouldn't it be great to get a single musician, have them play a little bit in Bachelor in Paradise, and then just let the cameras keep rolling and see what happens? I mean, no offense to grocery store Joe, but you'd be stuck back in the produce aisle if you were competing against Chase Rice. That's just my thought. If anyone wants to check out my vlog channel, I've got a brand new vlog that talks about the 3 car batteries that were stolen from my Los Angeles apartment. I just moved because of all the theft. But if you just search Dave Neal Vlogs up here, sorry I'm stalling because the internet's a little slow, and you'll see the newest video that's out there. I've got my Los Angeles apartment hunting. We found a new place. And then down here, Lawless LA, talking about the 3 car batteries that were stolen. And I had 2 license plates stolen and my door kicked in. So you can go check that all out. Just search Dave Neal Vlogs. There'll be a link in the description. And we'll see you at 4 p.m. for the next live stream. You guys be blessed out there. Bye now.